heads of all these units. Arguably, they've been involved from the beginning, and to faculty leaders. But you also want to think about what the aims of that meeting are going to be. You'll have a very, very different meeting, suffice it to say, if you have a really mixed group with faculty and library staff and senior administrators than you will if you, let's say, keep it to just one of those groups at a time. The meetings we had were, I thought they were just so rich, and we tried lots of different things. The very heterogeneous group was just interesting because so many great topics came up, but a roundtable we held that had just a handful of senior administrators was exciting because you saw folks starting to think about how we could take the resources we have some control over and actually take next steps. So you may even want to think of a combination of these things. Our recommendation for an outline, and again, it's not for us to say what your outline should be, but the way we did this was to bring people together to figure out how ambitious this meeting is going to be. Is this just we're going to share stuff, or we're actually going to try to come with some ideas for next steps? But then just start by just sharing the findings that you've come up with. People are going to be extremely excited to hear what are faculty doing, how are these units participating. And then finally, you could start with this at the first, but it's even a little bit better to do this at the end. Once people have gotten the flavor for what's going on your campus, you can have a very, very interesting discussion about what kind of a model you want for yourself, now that you know a bit more about what that landscape looks like. So what I'm going to do now is share with you some ideas, and that's in this presentation template, for how you might structure that meeting or how you might structure that part of the conversation. I'm just going to move this over again.